Texas, a desperate search underway right now for survivors after devastating flooding leaves at least 82 people dead. Dozens are still missing, including 10 young girls from a summer camp swept away in the middle of the night. Officials say there have been more than 160 rescues by helicopter. Search and rescue teams and hundreds of volunteers are combing the banks of the Guadalupe River. RV park owner Lorena Guillen says she watched helplessly as the rushing waters came in.
I was screaming. There was so much screaming. It's just, you know, started banging on doors, getting people out, and people were trying to get their belongings, and we're like, there's no time, you need to go.
It would bring me some closure knowing definitively what happened instead of continuously holding out, wondering if the one I love is still out there.
President Trump said yesterday he will likely visit the state on Friday.
As the community holds out hope, questions are growing over the lack of early warnings. Later this morning, we expect to get an update from Texas officials. Karen Hua joins us live from Kerrville, Texas, with the very latest. And Karen, what are you hearing about how soon residents were made aware by local agencies of the flooding conditions there? We know there have been some conflicting reports.
Absolutely, Chris. It's definitely been a very confusing time as more questions emerge. The big one is, were any emergency alerts on people's cell phones? Did they go out to everyone? If so, when? Was there enough time to evacuate? These are all questions we've been pressing local officials on, but ones we haven't really gotten answers to. I've personally asked this question at several press conferences, and the answer we keep on getting is the focus is on the victims and finding those who are missing, and they say they'll investigate exactly what happened with those alerts later on. As for what we do know, according to data records from FEMA, the first flash flood warning went out about 1 a.m. on Friday, but that just was a flash flood warning. It's one of those loud alerts you get on your cell phone, but there was no really evacuation order that was sent out until around 4 a.m. and within a little more than an hour after 4 a.m., that water level rose about 22 feet in just that short amount of time. So some residents are really questioning whether or not that was enough time to evacuate, whether notices should have been sent out earlier. What we also know from the data that our team has looked into is that all these alerts were sent from the National Weather Service. The Kerr County officials, there is no record of them sending any of their own alerts to folks in the area.
All right, the questions will continue today. Karen, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. And we'll have continuing coverage of the flooding in Texas as search efforts continue. To follow the very latest developments, go to cbsnewyork.com.